the other two either. This is the championship round here, son. You got to rumble, baby. You understand?
He's sinking, Sam. He's sinking.
It's
you got to keep moving, baby. You got to keep moving, Sam.
Listen.
2 to go. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let him work on that. Hey, he's got a bad eye. Work on that, Jeff. He's got a bad eye. You can hardly see out of one of them. Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me? He's got a bad eye. Let's work that jab.
Sam Peter doubling with the jab and then throws a big right hand, and that punctuated what for him was a superb 10th round. And Peter has picked up a lot of steam in these last 4 or 5 rounds, and even with the 3 knockdowns, he's won, I think, a bunch of these rounds. How many, that's the question. As you see the right hand bouncing off McCline's head, it was a very inactive round for Jameel McCline.
Peter with an abrasion under the left eye, certainly not dangerous. I don't think as bad as Matthew Drayton was making it out to be in front of Jameel McCline.
Break, step back, break, break.
Again, it just could have been a psychological ploy to get inside McCline's head. Give him confidence.
Break, break, let's go. Break, step back, step back.
So it's round 11. A lot of the pundits coming in thought that this would end a lot sooner in Peter's favor. There's a good left hook up to the chin by McCline.
And McCline has now said to himself, you know I can land that left hook. I'm going to take a chance and wing it and see if I can hurt Sam Peter again.
And through 10, it's awfully close. Unofficially a long press row. Now Keith Idec has it even.
Break, let him out, let him out. Let's go, let him out.
As it should be, because really Sam Peter has come back very well in this fight in the last 4 or 5 rounds.
Break. Let's go, guys.
Of course, if it ended up as a draw, with the official judges' scorecards, Peter retains the interim crown.
And what do you think Oleg Moskayev is thinking right now as he looks at this fight, back, getting himself back together?
He's probably saying, I wish I was in there against Sam Peter right now.
Maybe, although, part of this is not Peter performing poorly. Part of this, because I don't know that he has really performed that poorly. It's really about Jameel McCline making something impressive happen early in this fight. We've seen some of the skills that we saw Sam Peter improve upon. His jab has been better. He's done a good job to the body. He's landed those overhand rights. He's done a lot of good things in this.
What you have to also remember, Al, is that the guy Peter's fighting is 10 years older than him. He's 37, McCline. That's impressive what he's pulling off here. Even though right now it could be an even fight.
Break. Go. On the break.
Can't do that,
Let's go,
Sam.
Let's go.
McCline may have been stunned there.
Yeah, I think he was rocked momentarily.
It's been another pretty good rock for Sam Peter.
Guys, break.
Peter right now.
Step back.
Looking for any edge. Even if he has to bend the rules somewhat.
Break, let him out. Break.
But he's been getting away with it. Nice right uppercut on the inside by Peter. Back comes McCline. McCline looking to hold on, and then he hammers away. Back comes Peter. Big finish by Peter to end the 11th. McCline says, I'm okay.
Come on, sit down. Fix that seat. You hear what I'm saying? This is it. This is the last round. You can't. Hey, suck it up.
On the break, Michael Ortega getting in there, and the uppercut landed by Peter, apparently a little too late for Michael Ortega's taste. And there's another uppercut. Ironically, Peter has found the uppercut here in the last 3 or 4 rounds after McCline had used that punch so effectively early. And that punctuated what I thought was another good round for Sam Peter. I believe Peter has come on so strong in the second half and taken the momentum away from Jameel McCline.
Everything down 3 times in the first half of the fight. Here we go, the 12th and final round for the WBC Interim Heavyweight Championship. Who thought it would come down to this?
Let's
they
go
touch
to work.
gloves.
things about both fighters. Jameel McCline came here to win, and Sam Peter did not panic when things went his way. Remember, let's go back to early in this fight when Sam Peter was down several times, and he held himself together.
Could have come down to this final round if it goes to the scorecards. Peter obviously going for the knockout here.
Break the back, guys. Let's go. Break the back.
A little more power behind those punches now for Sam Peter. Missing with a left hook, right uppercut on the inside. Grazed McCline.
Let him go.
But even sometimes those can really hurt.
Break. Let him out. Step back. Step.
And I'm sure Jameel McCline's thinking, oh, if I just could have ended this in round 3, I was so close to doing it.
Yeah, Peter showing a lot of resolve. Climbing off the canvas 3 times to stay in there. Here's press row again. One has it even. 2 out of 3 have it for Peter.
Let him out.
Sam Peter has come back enough to be ahead in this fight.
How about Michael Woods by 4 points, the man from ESPN, the magazine.
Now, he's obviously giving Peter a lot of these very close rounds.
The judges, Billy Costello, Julie Letterman, and Stephen Weisfeld, the official people.
In the last 4 rounds, I mean, Sam Peter has done a masterful job. And his conditioning has been better. You know, Jameel McCline did get fatigued in this fight because his punch output went way down.
I think if this goes to the cards, it's one of those fights out where whoever is deemed the winner, it's hard to argue.
Yeah, I think Sam Peter, though, has come back so strongly.
He may have the edge here.
I believe he does, but wouldn't be impossible to think Jameel McCline might win a decision. And Peter is so much more active. You know, the last 4 or 5 rounds, he has just been throwing so many more punches.
So we come to the final 30 seconds of this fight.
This has turned out to be an entertaining heavyweight matchup.
Yeah, very good pace throughout for big men. A lot of punches being thrown, 3 knockdowns. Peter coming back. We'll see how it all shakes out in a couple of seconds. So this one goes in the books. And it will go to the scorecards.
And the body language of both men at the end indicates neither is sure of what's going to happen.
Yeah, you can see it on the eyes of the corner people as well. There's former champion Cornelius Boza Edwards, great fighter in his day. Super featherweight champion. The cut man in Peter's corner. McCline raising his arms in triumph to the crowd. Local product, born in Harlem, raised on Long Island. And now, the Warrior.
Yes, champion. What's wrong, man? Yes, champion. What's wrong? Thank you. Good one. Yes, champion.
That was nice.
Early in the fight, it started in round 2, that the knockdowns of Sam Peter surprised many. We talked about the uppercut of Jameel McCline. And he would get right at the end of the round and send Sam Peters down. And, you know, we wondered, was Sam Peter hurt? Probably was, because in round 3, there's another one that hurt Peter. And then a right hand would ultimately send him down. So the times that he did use that uppercut, McCline was very, very effective, and that was the right hand that put him down. Clearly, Peter in all kinds of trouble. And then again, later in the round, he would hit the canvas. Again, the right hand, a very important weapon here. And Sam Peter went down. He was able to withstand that, continue, and in fact gain considerable momentum in the second part of the fight.
Of course, the 3 knockdown rule not in effect, unified rules. So now they anxiously await. Of course, they were in different rounds, so inconsequential. Just thought I'd throw it in for you.
Important information for us to know.
There you go.
You know, whatever happens in this fight, Jameel McCline, who's getting some accolades from the crowd, should be proud of himself that at 37, after a bad knee injury, getting another opportunity, he fought his heart out. Truthfully, Steve, I think he just hit the wall, and that's his wife, Tina. He just hit the wall in terms of conditioning, and maybe just because of age, he just couldn't go 12 hard rounds with Sam Peter. We talked before the fight about how the overhand right was an important weapon for Peter. He's a big left hook artist, but against these big, tall fighters, it's the right hand that really works for him. And throughout the fight, as we'll see as we go inside the ropes, it was the Peter right hand repeatedly that got in. And give Jameel McCline credit. You see the force of these punches. Sam Peter is a big puncher, whether it's in the form of an uppercut or the overhand right. Couldn't knock Jameel McCline down in this fight.
Great style.
So a long, tough night for the interim champ. And it's taken a long time to tabulate the results.
He got smart.
Jimmy Lennon Jr., our ring announcer, the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr., appears to be ready with the scores. He's checking them over, and I think we're set. Let's get it up to our ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Julie Letterman, scores about 113 to 112. Judge Steve Weisfeld scores about 115 to 111. And Judge Billy Costello scores about 115 to 110. All three in favor of the winner. And still the WBC interim heavyweight champion of the world, the Nigerian Nightmare, Sam Peter.
Not a clear decision here at the Garden, as you can hear, but Al, you were right. Peter did enough in the second half of that fight and rallied to win.
You know, some may quibble with the margins in a couple cases, maybe a little bit, but Sam Peter fought very well from about the 5th or 6th round on in that match.
The Nigerian contingent with the flags are celebrating. There's the embrace by McCline.